In the event that if you were elected, which I hope you do, and suppose if Gina Raimondo got reelected, which I hope she doesn't, how do you see a working relationship between you and her, and then, like, do you think you could have any influence over her and how she feels about the power plant? And also, I wanted to ask you about changing the Energy Facility Siting Board and the way that runs and how there's no local control. And could that be something that, you know, that, because that really needs to be changed.
Right, and that is, and we have legislation that that Cal introduced to do exactly that. There was a whole commission process to figure out exactly how should that be formatted. It hasn't been updated in, how long is it?
Since it was created. Yeah.
Since it was created. And even if we were dealing with this crisis, like a lot of things have changed since then, we should be updated. So that legislation exists. It was not able to be signed into law this last year, but I
couldn't make it through the Senate.
Couldn't make it, like some other measures that did get through the House.
Yeah, so it needs
did
more.
not make it to the
It
Senate.
needs another push.
Needs another push, and again, that's, you know, Lieutenant Governor's office, it has that fully pulpit, it's got that bullhorn, it's got those resources to help organize folks to come together and fight, and that's how I envision it. The relationship with the governor, whoever the governor is, I will say that I'm envisioning, and I'm running for this office with, I wouldn't be interested in this office if I didn't have the intention of using it differently than in the past. I think in the past, when lieutenant governors have sort of been relevant and done good work, and there have been some folks who've done really good work, it's mostly been by sort of getting a portfolio from the governor's office and then taking it and running with it. So Elizabeth Roberts, she did some really good work on healthcare. That would, you know, Lincoln Chafee was like, healthcare, what do we do? Gave it to Elizabeth Roberts and she ran with it. When that's the kind of situation, it's hard to sort of speak out and push back against, I think, the administration because you're getting your portfolio and responsibilities from them. I think there's a lot of work that the Lieutenant Governor and the Governor should be doing together. There's a lot of cooperation. There's like some good cop, bad cop that can happen with different interest groups that will be mutually beneficial. But ultimately, that is an independent office. It is constitutionally separate. It is autonomous, and I think it should be acting like that. And so, I'm only interested in this office so that I can be an advocate that stands up and calls out the administration when they're making mistakes, calls them out when they refuse to do the right thing on issues like the power plant and others, and pushes back. And as I said before, and again, I feel like people are in general pretty frustrated with like politicians who come and they promise all these things and then the election happens and it's like, where is it happening? So I don't ever want to be in that position. I don't want to overpromise. The Lieutenant Governor's office, we've talked about it. It has limited constitutional authority. And so none of these things that I'm talking about, can I promise you, like, I will be able to accomplish these things on its own. What I can promise you is that we can use those resources, we can use that platform, we can use that bullhorn together to fight, to elevate these issues, and hopefully, I think, the power of the people together, we can make some real change and have some